Welcome back. You're watching the NBA Cup semifinal on 2K Sports. 1 quarter in the books. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Siakam looking it over. Toppin outside. Let's go with a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
On the court for the Pacers. Second quarter underway. They've got Shepard, Toppin out there with Nesmith. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Siakam in at the center position, locking down the middle. 4 on the clock. Here's McConnell, tipped, and it's out of bounds to Indiana. Fires from way outside. The Knicks with the rebound. This their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, guys. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Silk, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied, just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Siakam outside, into the lane, and then Siakam with the jam.
Off the bounce, Siakam can get his own shot, and he's pretty smooth as his ball handling has improved. And the athleticism, unquestioned.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Outside for McConnell, just 5 to shoot. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. McConnell's got 5 points.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Knocks down the long K.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It's good.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And as much as you love the back and forth of a 7-game series, Grant, this single elimination format brings some serious drama.
Yeah, and that's something we've all loved in the college game. The NBA Cup tournament brings some of that energy to the NBA.
McConnell looking around. Back to Toppin. The rebound by Silk.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Huff's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Shepard. Pass to Wicks. Inside. Halliburton left side. Poke loose. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And the basket by the bodyguard. He's got 10.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Neesmith, and he goes in for the dunk.
Just flying around up there. Neesmith throwing it down nicely.
Here's Dub, defended by Halliburton. Dub passes to Wicks. Here's Silk, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam. Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical. I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. It goes on Obi Toppin. New York shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Well, I tell you what, you can't even compare their numbers at the free throw line last season to the numbers this year. I mean, they are so much better.
Clark, 51 wins for the New York Knicks last season. Their best finish in over a decade.
Yeah, and they got that done despite significant turnover on their roster, BA, making it even more impressive. And as they gel, the question is, can this team take the next step and contend for a title? I think they're certainly capable.
And that one drops.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Back to Halliburton. Takes a three. Knocks it down from distance. Halliburton's got his third basket on the night right there.
A true marksman from behind the arc. Halliburton has that light always on green.
Here's Dub. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Well, Clark, there are very few firsts in the NBA, but Tyrese Halliburton had one in 2025.
That's exactly right, and it was a historic first. I mean, he became the first player in the history of the league to have multiple 30-point, 15 assists, and 0 goose egg, bagel turnover games. I mean, he takes care of that orange and produces real orange juice because he squeezes.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Here's Dub, driving in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Here's Silk. Oh, power it home! Oh, wow! And he dunks it down.
Now you can hurt yourself with moves like that.
It's worth it if you can pull it off, though.
You know, that's exactly what the fans love to see, guys. I mean, they're paying good money, big money. They want wins, but they also want to be entertained.
And so it's the New York Knicks, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Indiana Pacers.
You know, this is like the most exciting basketball going on right now. At this point in the season, it's already got the reputation, man, and the cachet where you don't want to lose this game, especially when you're already in the semifinals. Next game, that's for all the marbles.
I'm not playing for marbles, Kenny, come on. But if I'm out there right now in the second half, it's all about defense. If either team is going to punch their ticket to the finals, they better get hungry, especially on D.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Taking a look here at Indiana, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. That'll be a 5.